this is, you know, what we're calling our lettuce garden, or our salad garden, and there's several herbs in there as well. I don't know if you can see, but there's basically kale in the very center, and then there's a variety of lettuces going around. There's also a couple of spots of garlic. I've got plenty of garlic, so it's just a test. There's some dill in the back and some cilantro up front. Spinach is on the side, and then on the circle around the pool, we just kind of have a ring on the outside of kind of some come and cut lettuces. And then this is my one bucket that I'm trying out, doing the spinach and Danvers Carrots, and then some Bambinos on the outer edge. And this bucket is only rainbow blend of carrots. So this is where we got with these two projects. And over here in this bed, we actually I put in a couple of peas, just because I'm going to plant some transplants today, and I want that to be kind of a succession planting for me. So I went ahead and put just a couple of seeds in the ground, and as I get the transplants in there, I'll have some different things to protect them. And some of the different spots, like kind of over by the bed that I was just talking about, we also had dumped some old compost that I didn't do a very good job on, and all of a sudden a bunch of volunteers started popping out of that, which is always fun and interesting to see what will come of that. But we also put some of our different flower seed mixes that we got from the Great American Seed Up, and my husband and my oldest daughter kind of went around and did that. So I know we've got some cosmos, Texas cosmos I believe, and some edible flowers, and I believe that's kind of the extent of what we planted flower wise. And I also have to get my transplants out, so I'm gonna click off and then set my tray up where we can see it, because those transplants that I put in from the worm tea, they're going crazy. And what happened is I had every intention of putting them in this weekend, but then I'd watered them and it rained, and so they just haven't been dry enough for me to safely get them out. So I'm gonna get those out to a place where you can see them, show those to you, give you a quick tour of over there. Not a lot going on here. Obviously we've just got still lots and lots of growth going on with the okra, and even this one here, this is one that I accidentally took the top off in the very center. It was down here, and so now it's grown up all this extra growth on this side, and all these flowers came out over the past week. So I'm pretty excited about that, and it really makes me wonder if next year I might just do that again. And I'm gonna give my composter just a little tumble while I'm out here, and I finally got it to a point where it was warming up this past week, and if you put your hand in there, it's just a little bit warm. Yeah, I need it to get warmer, so I'm probably, you can't really see me. Yeah, there you can. Yeah, so there's still not a lot of stuff is breaking down, so I'm probably going to put some more browns in there, which is, browns are leaves, or for some people, really dry grass clippings. So your browns and your greens, the greens are the stuff that you throw from your kitchen. They work together to make that breakdown process take place. That gives you awesome compost. So let me click off real quick, and I'll get us hooked up with the transplants, and we'll check out this bed over here. So as you can see, almost everything in here is getting, see, that's finally dry enough where it probably won't bother the roots so bad for me to take it out. But look at these peas. I mean, they just are ready to go, you know. And even some of the littler ones are getting just really wound up. So today I'm gonna get here, as soon as I get through with this, I'm gonna get as much of these into the ground. So these are mostly squashes, squash, and I think that's cucumbers, and then the peas down there, and there's a little bit of everything else coming up in their slow paces. Real quick, I just wanted to show you here in bed 2. Right along here, I'm going to put my trellis back up, and it's going to go right along here. And so here are where I put the 2 peas that I planted yesterday, and I'm going to come in and put those transplants along here so they'll just go up the trellis. Now, when I lost all my seeds, the first butternut squash that had come up, you know, I lost it to the birds, but this one somehow managed to survive. So we're watering it, we're loving it, and look at these strawberries over here. Excuse the kids stuff. But these strawberries never did anything awesome for us, but they have really just been going wild. And so we're gonna let them, and then hopefully in the spring we'll get some strawberries. I think I'm probably gonna replant those, to be perfectly honest. And I'm embarrassed to say that I really need to go back in here badly and you know, pare down these carrots, because these are all the Parisians, and I really gotta, you know, clip some people out here so that we get some survivors. So those are my carrots, and this is oh, I need to get this off of here. You're fine. Okay, so this is one of my transplants. It looks like it got a little bent because I had it under that thing. I don't know why, but it'll fix itself. And this is one of my transplants that I managed to get out, even though it was way too wet. And then I just want to show you the only other seeds that survived were these green beans. And look at them. This one right here has made its way all the way up the trellis to here, and I'm trying to get these 2 to go back there and connect up. So I've kind of tucked this one in here, and I keep having to just take out some of this bell pepper, and I kind of really took out a lot in this bed. And look at this, I've got tons of little pop-ups of unfriendlies going on in here that I didn't plant. So that's all you do with those, and if you do it just about every week or so. And once I probably get some more mulch in here. And this right here is a Brussels sprout that managed to stick around, so we're excited about that. That'll kind of conclude it for us today, and then next week you'll get to see all the transplants that I put out, and hopefully everything in our salad bed will be popping up, and you can just see how we're going right along with everything. So have yourself a great day, and as always, thanks so much for tuning in.